Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, Quark, and today we are playing more Timberborn. As you can see down here, we are in the experimental mode. So we're going to start a new game. We're obviously going to play with the Iron Teeth. And with this, hold on, let me get this, and once we get into the map, we'll talk. Okay, keynote. Whenever you go to start a new game in the experimental patch and you have Bespin, or whatever it's called, which is the mod manager installed, the game won't run. So what are we gonna name your settlement? We're gonna call it Beaver Company. Just, oh, how is that illegal? Oh, it's because the period. Okay, it's gonna be called Beaver Company. The reason why is, well, relatively speaking, we are going to turn our beavers into a corporation. They're gonna... Okay, I think I'm picking up what I need to do here. Sorry, exploring the map, trying to figure out everything before we do everything, if that makes sense. But we're gonna have our beavers. This is weird. Where's the source at? That would be cool if the source was like underground. It is. I have the source. Oh, that's awesome. This is gonna be great. Anyways, I forgot what I was talking about, but we're in the experimental patch. So let's see what they added. So under science, we have the number cruncher, which I'm assuming makes science. Costs 1,000 horsepower too. Jesus. Yeah, it makes 12 science, where observatories make 10. And that's not worth it, really. Anyways. Got the Golem Parts Factory, which turns gears and metal into parts or whatever else needed. So it looks like we have to have multiple different ones. We have the Golem Factory, which assembles the parts together to actually make the beavers. We've got the Control Tower, which is a tall structure that sends out control signals to nearby golems. So it looks like it's a basic need for them. Charging station, when golems, a place where golems come to recharge, that also needs power. And a maintenance station. It's a spot where golems get checked and fixed. So the more I look at it, the more this map is not going to be good. Because there are multiple layers down. Let's change maps, because this isn't going to work. Okay, this one... I'm going to pause them. This one looks a lot better. And the only reason why this one does look better is because there's a lot more flat land. I mean, it's high up, but there's more of it. Looks like our water source is here, so that's not too far from the home. And it all just goes through one continuous area. So that's cool, I guess. So we're too high on either side, or 3 high on this side. So we're gonna have to try to figure out how to make this work. We'll probably dam across here and build it up to the second layer and then let it flow over. That's probably our best option. But that's kind of future plans. That way we can have all of this area here. And, you know, obviously bombs and whatnot. We can clear out stuff. So we've got a couple trees here and there. I don't like starting. I hate starting. So we got this big old path. And we're going to bring this path over here. Bring a path up here. Like so. And now we have multiple tree cut areas. That's not centered. That looks more centered. That's better. Okay. So, oh, we have berries. So we need to swoop over here. And we're basically just getting everything set up for these guys so that way they can start having jobs and whatnot. So we need 2 lumberjacks. Got 7 beavers, 7 adult beavers. So that should be fine. We need a water pumping beaver. There. 1 should be fine for now. This would be the most important job that gets done. So we're going to high prioritize this. Obviously, tell I've been playing for a while. And now we need to mark trees for cutting. So these trees will be cut. All of these trees will be cut. You know what? We'll just mark these ones up too because they're not needed. They need to be cleared out anyways. We have 0 wood. We're going to require 12 for this. So 25 for this. It's not wise for me to go ahead and start something like this. But for now, we're going to start a farm. And we're going to have them make some kind of food. Probably carrots, because carrots will be the quickest. And we'll plant them there. And that looks like a pretty good start. They do need housing. So we'll build one of these. And they will need breeding pods. And we need a water storage area. So this end right here is a horrible plan. So we'll clear that. Actually, we'll clear this whole thing. We'll just put it over here. Okay. I think that is a decent start. So we're going to let them run. And we're going to let them figure this out and get it all done. Okay, so they got the housing done and they got the breeding pods done. Now they are working on their water storage. So that way this guy can keep pumping. Because we don't want to hit a dry season. Once we hit one of those sweet, awesome things, we are toast. So we're going to try to keep that at a minimum. We're going to go ahead and we're going to clear this tree. Because that's kind of in our way. I want to path all the way through here eventually and do some stairs down. So that way, because we got more berries over here, that would be awesome to get. Do we even have stairs unlocked? Nope, we have to research them. So we need a science hut. Science hut's unimportant right now. Yeah, it's unimportant right now. Actually, you know what? We'll eventually have the free beaver for it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop some down. They really don't cost much to make. It's only 12. So I'm not overly worried about it. And like we got enough of everybody. Like we can drop down one of these beavers. Because we don't need 2 doing this. At least not yet. These aren't ready for harvest. So not really worried about it. Oh, we need storage. What am I doing? So I'm kind of going with the mirror pattern. This will probably be good. I don't know. I hope it will be. Just trying to make everything as efficient as possible because I noticed in my last couple plays, it seemed like the more I would have interconnecting paths, the better I would be. So like this would go like this and this. So that gives us more reach all the way around. And either way, we can always delete these paths and move them around and whatnot. And actually kind of looks like a person. Look at him. Oh, what game is that? It's a card game. Like, it's a game on computer where you have these little guys that do things. Well, of course they do things. But I'm actually going to prioritize these over that. But, you draw cards and whatnot. And as you draw the cards and place them down, they do different things like lightning or create food or something like that. Okay, I can't remember the game, but that reminds me of. Storage is made. They are now storing food in here. So that means now these people can do more jobs. We have 2 beavers that don't know what to do. Bam. Now you have something to do. That means we have no babies. Luckily, we already have babies up here churning and going. Oh, so much to do. I guess we need another house, don't we? Really need to get these adventures going. They're good because I can start unlocking other things like the forester. So that way we can start getting him going. And we can also unlock, I think power. No, power wheel's good. Lumber mill's good. I guess we could start on that. No, we really don't have the wood for it. We will pause these 2. Let them build that. Let them build this. It only costs 12 logs. That's actually cheaper than I expected. I think the only thing we have to worry about is growing too fast. Because that is a possibility that can happen, and that would really suck if it did. I don't think we are. We only got 11 beavers. We got 2 babies, so it looks like 2 more have been born. But we are producing enough water and enough food. Because we got 43 carrots, 78 berries. So as long as they don't eat the berries, we're fine. I guess I could build Because these are filling up really quickly. I can build more water storage just to be safe. Because I know like in the beginning, my droughts aren't going to be horrible. They're going to be like 2 to 5 days max. But it's better to be safe than sorry. So first dry season's coming up. There's nothing we can do to stop this one. So yeah, we just gotta let it go because we don't have... Like we have dams, but we need levees. Levees would be more important because we gotta do this, but we're gonna need stairs to do this. So yeah, because this is a 3 level. And we're gonna have to bridge all the way across here. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna start this up for building. This is gonna require a bunch of wood, but we are gonna need these planks eventually because I do plan on unlocking the forester. Cost 60 science. I don't know where the science, we have enough. And then we'll put him right here would be a good spot, or like up here would be good. Because it's not within a green area. And I'll still give him all that reach. So we can plop him down right there. And then once they're done with this, they'll start with this. And this will start with this. And yeah. I just hope we have enough wood for it all. That's one thing I'm worried about. And that was fast. That did not last long at all. Now we can do 2 steps down and we'll be good. And then we'll just start building across from here. We have some trees over here we can cut. And these ones actually provide a 4. So that's good. I don't know of any other trees around us that we can cut yet. So our dry season, it's only 2 days long. I forgot to mention that. It's not like this is going to be majorly bad. They are going to lose their food. But it wasn't that close to being done growing anyways. So it's kind of whatever. And I don't think they're going to lose all of it either. It's only some of it. Hopefully. Now we're kind of at that point where we're waiting on these trees to grow. Like, I know they say they died, but they will grow back. I hope. If not, we're kind of boned because we need these stairs. I really should have focused on building the forester first. That should have been my top priority. And this isn't getting done. I don't know if this is going to get done. Because we only have 3 more trees and that's 6 more wood. And we need 7 planks. And 1 wood turns into 1 plank. So we might end up restarting this because this isn't working. This was a bad one. Okay, so I'm doing this a little bit more efficiently. I'm not building anything crazy. We're building this guy because we need it for the forester. Other than that, we're not going to do much of anything else. We're just going to build resources and build this dam. Probably not in this episode and probably not in that order. But this is the current layout we're doing. So it's no longer a person because we cut off his arm here. He doesn't need it. This farm is more important. So this district is doing like 1 billion times better than the last one. We're actually getting this built up. So they are making the planks. We got 13. So I can actually... No, I'm going to let this one run. But I have enough to build this guy. Which is kind of perfect because we're going to need this forester. Like he is the biggest thing we need right now. All right, we got our forester and he's up there foresting away. Actually building, not building. He's not building trees. That'd be cool. No, he's planting trees. Look at him go with all that efficiency. There's 1 million trees a minute, this guy. You're much needed. I appreciate it. Because I'm stupid. I cannot plan anything out properly like this. I can literally go this way and go down here. 1 step, 2 step, and then come across. Now we are doing loads better. We are officially making stairs. Like that's like one of the biggest things we needed to do last time. And we can even do stuff like this. Like I don't want to do dams. I want to do levees. I know it'll flood this area, but levees would be a lot better to flood this area with than doing dams. Because that's like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. That's 120 logs just to do this, where dams would take, what, 12, 24, 48, 60 70 max. So that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. And once we have these done, we are gonna pause these 2 jobs because they're not gonna be boarding right now. Get that last one finished. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, there. Bam. Paused. You guy running the wheel, you're paused. Your job is done right now. But now we can come over here. And I can even set this up. That falls within the district lines. So I can set them up to actually start clearing these trees. That'll help out with that little dam there, because I'm going to have to do a dam there. I can't do a levee. It'll flood this area. All right, and we got our first dry season coming up in 3 days, but we're not worried about it because we are now golden. We have 200 food because we're not wasting it on babies, which I guess we should go ahead and waste some on babies because babies would be better than housing. Housing's not important right now because they don't need housing to make babies, so I'm not worried about it. They're not going to finish this in 3 days, so that's kind of whatever. I mean, if they did, that'd be awesome. I even got an extra beaver pop in right there, but I don't think they'll get it finished in time. What's hilarious is they finished the dam right at the end of the dry season. But, you know, at least it's done and we don't have to worry about it. So how I'm going to set this up is we're going to go landscaping. We're going to unlock the levee because this is going to be like our biggest feat that we're going to do. And that's kind of our future plan right there. Having them get that done. Because the more green that we can keep, the better. And once this water backs up to this double high, it'll make a lot of this green. So once they get done, that'll be amazing. And we are doing very well. Very, very well. Actually, a lot better than what we were last time because we still got food left over. Yeah. The only thing I could think about is adding water, more water later on down the line. But that's not like that major right now because we only got 11 beavers. So 70 water is enough for a couple days of dry season, especially now that we got this. So yeah, everything's going well. So I thank you all for watching. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like the video. And I know we didn't get to the automaton crap, all this stuff right here. But that was given that we wouldn't get to that yet. We got to build this whole civilization before we can even get to that. But eventually making this all automated would be amazing, especially because we got ruins right here. So they don't have to go far for that. And our pathing wise, eventually we'll path all the way across here and have more of this area to deal with. We can even have a new district over here and all kinds of stuff. There's so much we can do with this area. But yeah, I do thank you all for watching. If you guys liked the video, make sure to like the video. And if you're not already subscribed, definitely recommend subscribing. I make new content all the time. We will drop him down by 1. And yeah, I thank you all for watching. If you guys like the, yeah, I already said all that. Ah, I swear. See you guys in the next one.